In the last episode, we left New York City on an overnight sail to the C&D Canal. In this episode, we get towed in 2 miles from our destination of Annapolis, where we do some repairs, and then continue on our way sailing to Solomon's Island. Hey there, my name's Taylor. Whether I'm traveling by air, land, or sea, I want to use my skills and various methods of travel to explore our beautiful planet. Subscribe to join me as I navigate life with my sense of adventure as my compass. We were up early and sailing first thing in the morning, leaving from Chesapeake City, with about 50 miles to go until Annapolis. The winds were moderately strong at 18 to 25 knots. I was having a lot of fun hand steering in these conditions and getting comfortable with the boat.
It's a little bit sporty out here today. We have the Genoa furled pretty much almost all the way, and we've only got a little bit of the main out, and we're just kind of motor sailing, hoping to get to Annapolis by like 2:30. Oh, that breeze is so cold. Woo!
How you feeling?
Fine.
I don't think she feels so well.
Just because I went down below.
She's a little unhappy. I would be too. We made it within 2 miles of Annapolis, and then the motor died, and we could sail in, but of course the wind's coming directly from the direction we want to go to, so we're just sailing around waiting for Sea Tow to come get us. Gonna talk about it?
Well, we're getting towed in like a mile and a half from our destination. I guess this is a good place for it to happen if it was going to. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not super thrilled, not extremely happy, but it is what it is, I guess.
Even though I wasn't in much of a celebrating mood, Bobby tried to cheer me up by celebrating just getting there safely.
On today's episode of Maintenance Monday, oh wait, it's Maintenance Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day on this boat. And what are we doing?
Maintenance every day.
Yeah.
Changing the injectors. I got 2 of them out, but the other 2 are just...
They're really stuck. We're having a pain in the ass of a time trying to get it out.
This job required a lot of strength. We were lucky enough to get some help from a fellow YouTuber, Matt, from MJ Sailing. Luckily, the guys were able to use their strength to get the injectors out and replace them.
Alright guys, so here I have got my brand new 45-pound Mantis M1 anchor. When I first bought the boat, it had, I think, 25 feet of chain, and it wasn't even the right chain to fit in the windlass. And there was like 100 feet of rope that was really bad rope, and the anchor was just way too small to really be able to trust this boat, you know, on the hook. So a new anchor was kind of an essential thing. I got all the new chain loaded up and we got the windlass control working. So now the new anchor is going to be the exciting last step. So I'm just going to put it all together and put it on, and then we'll get to try it out in a couple days. Alright, well, that was easy enough. Got it all set up and put together. The instructions are pretty easy. Now it's just getting it on and taking off the old one. That's gonna be the fun part. Check out my new dinghy. It's pretty exciting to get two boats. When you get one boat, you have to get a car to drive around. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, for like a $700 blow up West Marine dinghy, I think it's gonna work perfect for me. It's really nice and light, so I'll be able to pull it up onto the beach. It comes with this nice big bag so that I can deflate it and roll it up. I can pretty much just tow it most of the time. Got the engine mount on to the railing. So I think we're just gonna mount the engine onto the railing for now and just tow the dinghy around without the engine on it. Well, we had a bit of a false start yesterday when we left the dock. We were still having kind of the same engine problems, and it was really struggling. So we went back to the dock and figured out that after spending the whole day chasing problems again, it was like a piece of plastic stuck in the fuel intake.
We first changed all the fuel filters, then we changed the injectors, then we changed the fuel pump, and still wouldn't solve any of those problems. So basically I just traced the fuel line from the pumps all the way back, and it just wasn't pulling fuel. And so opened up the fuel tank and pulled out the fuel pickup from there, and then disconnected that, and then just tried to blow through it, and it was clogged, and just blew really hard through it. Pieces of plastic came out and it was clogged. Like, it looked like squirrely cues, you know, like when you drill into plastic, it looked like that. So I don't know how that got in the fuel tank, but it sucked up in there and was causing all our fuel problems. So we should be good to go now.
Yeah, hopefully.
With all of our issues resolved, we were off the dock again, heading 45 miles south to Solomon's Island. We were trying to catch up to our friends Jeff and Cameron, who are there on another sailboat. Spend a lot of time cruising the Chesapeake Bay, with so many amazing spots to stop in at. But with cold weather quickly approaching, getting south is definitely our main priority.
Well, we're doing a little bit of boat work underway today. It's time to install the solar panels. We've been so busy working with engine stuff that we didn't really get time to install the solar panels, and we can leave without it. And it's super calm, we're just motoring, so we might as well get some work done while we're waiting to get there. So the solar panels that I got are just the flexible kind, but they work great for mounting them on decks. I've got kind of a small amount of deck space and I don't want to take up too much of it. And so they're great. We'll just stick them on there. don't like drilling holes in my boat. We've been motoring most of the day, well pretty much all day, because we're heading straight into it. And in the last couple of miles, we finally turned enough to be able to put out the sails. So I got a brand new Mantis Anchor, and it's a 45-pound anchor. I'm gonna try it out for the first time. I think we're gonna do our usual setup where I drive and you'll go up and drop the anchor.
It's a good anchor. I mean, it's got a roll bar on it. It'll dig into pretty much anything, so it's a nice anchor.
And we've got the new windlass setup that we haven't tried. Well, we tried it at the dock, but we haven't actually tried it in practice, so should be good. We'll see how it goes.
All right, so I installed this remote for her windlass because it only had an up function, so now it'll do up and down.
We left at sunrise, got here at sunset. It's a pretty good day. We've got our good friends on another boat anchored right beside us. And now it's time to warm up and go have a good time. I get to take my my other boat out for our first little rip. We've got to be easy on the engine because we still have to technically break it in, but let's give it a shot.
There you go.
Look at that. Whee! Let's go, gang! Hold on tight, Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Prep, prep. Well, here's the new boat, guys. Cheers.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Thanks to all of my amazing patrons who make this channel possible. To become a patron, visit patreon.com/TaylorsTravels.